I am sorry. For those of you who managed to watch the episode where it seems as if I'm joking and just not talking, and then it turns out to just be a straight half hour of, me not saying anything at all. So that was cool. Yeah. So I may as well go over what I did last time. I have made it so that that actually really annoys me, to be honest. Oh, damn it! And now I'm lagging. And oh no, there we go. I've made it so that I've got medium voltage solar arrays out the back here. I've changed this up to be an MFSU, which in turn does get filled by this many medium voltage solar arrays because they produce more than 512 EU per tick. And that's pretty fantastic. In order to help craft these things a lot more easily, I suppose. Hang on a second. Yeah, just gave a quick skim through my video. In order to craft those things a lot more easily, I ended up changing a few things out here. First I had a Mark II crafting table down here, but it seemed to bug out for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But I ended up replacing it and it seems to work fine now, so that's not a problem. This guy over here, since RE battery's only stacked to 16, I ended up making it so that, it has a bit of an inventory in here to, help buffer that, so yeah. For some reason this thing always bugs out with having 9 extra, but I'm not really sure why, it just does. I could take it out, but I don't know whether or not that actually will help. Anyway, I'm just really bummed out about that episode. Grr, that was a perfectly good, half hour long episode, and it's ruined. Anyway, what I also ended up doing was creating ender chests and ender bags. If I go down here and I type in ender, you can see over here we've got ender chest and ender pouches, not ender bags, sorry, my mistake. And we've started to make a way to craft solar panels a lot more easily. Did I explain this side of the things? Yeah, probably did. I hope I did anyway. Did I? Well, if I didn't, these are adjustable engines, and adjustable engines can, start using energy a lot more quickly. You get to choose how much EU you want to pull out to turn into buildcraft power, which is fantastic. I've put down 3 MFSUs here that each produce 512 per tick, which is like 700 and something. So I gave these guys 750 EU per tick, which means that they both produce 750 EU per tick to go out this way, which means that it has a shit ton of energy going that way. But the lasers can only handle so much energy at a time, so it doesn't really matter. Keep in mind that the geothermal generators below, they can't produce more than 500 and something per tick, so this is a big loss on energy, so generally you might only want to use one. One engine will produce 512 energy per tick quite easily. Anyway, going back out here, what was I doing? Oh no, not down here. We go over here, and over down here. Here's the other thing I ended up doing. I've made it so that this is a supply. Is it a supply pipe? It's the pipe that ends up requesting solar panels. Now, what I've done is asked it to request one low voltage solar array all the time, so it will always be working on one solar array. It won't end up overloading the system like whenever I do, asking for it to produce, like 7 or 8 at a time. For one, it can't handle 8 full stop, but it can do 7, but when it does 7 it tends to overload the system, items start falling out of the pipes and things like that. So when it's just working on 1 at a time, it doesn't request more materials than it needs, and it will just keep trying to produce these. On top of that, they get put in here. I have just a basic redstone engine right here, which, with this gate over here which I put on top, if there's items in the inventory, turn on the engine, and it will put in here. It's taking the items from this chest over here and turning it on anyway. I'm not sure whether or not there's an easy way to fix that, but we just saw a low voltage solar array go through. Oops, and that's supposed to go the other way. That was my mistake. So there we go, we just saw 2, it's going to go back this way. And let's see. We could probably end up changing this. Space inventory full, no, pipe empty. Engine blue, green, yellow, red. Okay, maybe not. But these guys are pretty safe. If it is red, then, well, it will never turn red, it just stays green because it's just too basic of an engine to do anything. So that's pretty damn cool. On top of that, instead of having to run down here all the time to end up grabbing them, something else that we did, we learned how to use ender pouches. All you have to do is sneak and right click on your chest, and that will give your bag like a link to that chest there. So if I right click on this bag, bam, we see ender bag. And inside the ender bag, we can see low voltage solar arrays. We can see that that chest ended up opening whenever we open this bag. It's all linked, so yeah, you kind of get the idea from that. Damn, yeah. So I'm going to have to end the episode here. I am so sorry for mixing up that episode again. Well, not again for that episode, but it's just been like a really derpy couple of weeks, eh? Sorry for that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you managed to enjoy this episode regardless of the fact that it wasn't quite that long. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See ya.